All right, everybody. We are Valley-wide news, breaking news and events here and across the valley. Currently on the scene. We are a little late to the scene. We apologize. However, we just want to bring it up to speed. We are here in Chandler with an officer-involved shooting. Started, as we understand it, as a domestic violence incident and quickly turned or escalated somehow into a domestic violence. They're not releasing any more details at the time. We're going to try and get a hold of what already happened. Was the public information officer already gave a briefing earlier. This incident, we do know, happened at about 1:30 this afternoon. Soon after that is when the officer involved shooting. Obviously, this whole area is still blocked off. The investigation takes place. Do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe. We're here in Chandler, Arizona. Valley-wide news on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. All right, once again, those of you just joining us, we're here on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. We are live in Chandler, Arizona. officer-involved shooting. Started out as domestic violence and unfortunately escalated at that point. We do know that the suspect involved in the domestic is deceased here on the scene. So once again, we are live. Valley-wide news, breaking news and events here and across the valley. Please like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate it. All right, everybody, and once again, just want to bring you up to speed from what we know. We got here late, unfortunately, but we do know what started out as a domestic violence. Of course, this is the second one. Last week we had one in Mesa, Arizona, with a similar unfortunate outcome. We are on the 400 block of North Los Feliz Drive here in Chandler, Arizona. Officer-involved shooting. Unfortunately, the suspect that was involved in this domestic is deceased here on the scene. The investigation obviously continues off in the distance from what you're seeing. We did get here too late for the public information officer, but we did ask some questions when we got here, and unfortunately, that's where we're at. So, officer-involved shooting started out as a domestic violence situation and unfortunately ended with a suspect who is deceased here on the scene. Once again, 400 block of Los Feliz Drive here in Chandler, Arizona. Like, share, and subscribe. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. We truly appreciate everybody joining us. And unfortunately, this whole area obviously is a police crime scene. While the investigation happens, the Chandler Police Command Unit is on scene, as well as a number of police officers, including the forensic unit and some others. And obviously, this whole block essentially is still taped off. Once again, also just to let you know, no officers were hurt in this incident. Do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe. We appreciate it.
So like 3 people live there, 2 men and possibly brothers, maybe a father and an adult son. One of them is well known in the community, walking his dogs down the street. There's also a second police shooting just around the corner back in March, man. Shot like he's after arguing next door neighbors. So safe to say some rather large. Domestic violence called and Chandler police shooting and killing a suspect. No officers hurt. Hope to have another update later tonight. Chandler Police gave us an update an hour ago. One person is dead, shot and killed by police. No officers are hurt. Let me give you a look around behind me. Crime tape, cop cars, couple of command vans back there. The house we're talking about is the one just to the right, where the pickup has the flashing lights and the officers out in front of it. We are just north of Chandler Fashion Square Mall. Police say this started with a domestic disturbance call around 1:30. Exactly what happened after that, we do not know. Neighbors tell me 3 people live in that house, 2 men and a woman, possibly brothers or maybe father and son. One of them is well known in the community for walking his dogs down the streets. Neighbors call him a sweet and low-key kind of guy. There's also been a second shooting around here, right around the corner back in March. Police say a man was shot by police after an argument between next-door neighbors. So it's safe to say there are a few rattled nerves around here. So again, a domestic violence call around 1:30 led to Chandler Police shooting in his son.
All right, everybody. So those of you just joining us, wanted to briefly give you an update here on what we understand happened today at approximately 1:30 p.m. here in Chandler, Arizona, on Los Feliz Drive, the 400 block. What we understand it is it came out as a domestic situation at where you're seeing there, the pickup truck and parked just behind the forensic unit van. As we understand it, something obviously happened at that point. We're not sure those details. We're going to work to find those out. However, Chandler Police were involved in an officer-involved shooting, and unfortunately, one suspect is deceased here on the scene. So again, a sad day, an unfortunate one. Obviously, those of you who joined us last week, we also had a domestic violence situation in Mesa, Arizona, where a female unfortunately was trying to stab her boyfriend and was involved with an officer-involved shooting and was pronounced dead as well. So obviously in this neighborhood here, a lot of people are a little shaken up. We do see that obviously the whole area is blocked off, this whole 400 block, while they investigate here on the scene. Once again, this happened around 1:30 this afternoon, and the scene and area is still closed off and will be for quite some time, obviously, while they investigate and do everything that they need to. The Chandler Police Command van is here on site, and so that's all we have for right now. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. We're going to wrap things up shortly here. Do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe. We truly appreciate you guys joining us. Well, that's going to wrap things up. We truly appreciate everybody joining us on this short live. Once again, unfortunate situation. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody involved here. Once again, no officers were hurt here in this officer-involved shooting. That is the good news. Unfortunately, a domestic violence situation turned deadly with one suspect here on the scene deceased on the north 400 block of Los Feliz Drive. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Valley-wide news, breaking news, and events across the valley here on Facebook, YouTube, and on X.